Hello everyone, good evening. So let's discuss today's question. The today's question is vowels game in a string. So in this problem, there is a game regarding the string in which Alice and Bob plays. Alice plays first, starts first. So the in Alice in her turn, she remove a non-empty substring from string S that contains an odd number of vowels. And in Bob's turn, Bob selects a non-empty substring from the S such that it contains an even number of vowels. So, first player who cannot make a move loses the game. It is assumed that both Alice and Bob will play optimally. Return true if Alice wins and false otherwise. That means if Bob wins, return false. So the problem is little means like simple. So what let's this hello. Hello, pardon me for the interruption. So there was some pointer issue in my setup. So let's discuss the problem. So the problem says that Alice and Bob are playing the game. They are given some string S. Okay. So first is Alice chooses a substring from this that contains a odd number of vowels. Odd number of vowels. Odd vowels. And B, Bob is select some substring from this string that contains an even number of vowels. So whenever any player could not make move, that means if it is A's turn and it cannot find a substring that contains an odd number of vowels, then Alice cannot make a move and Alice will lose the game. And if it is a Bob's turn and Bob cannot find a substring that contains even number of vowels. So in that case, Bob cannot make a move and Bob will lose the game. So we have to see when Alice cannot make a move. Let's say we have a odd number and it's Alice turn because uh, Alice will move first. Then if S contains odd number of vowel and it is Alice turn, Alice can choose the whole string as a substring. It can remove the all the strings, complete string, and Alice will means in next time Bob will have a string with a zero character, so he cannot choose a non-empty substring that contains a even number of vowels. In that case, Bob would not won't be able to make a move and Alice can win. Suppose we have an even number of vowels in the string S. In that case, Alice cannot remove the complete string in her this turn. So she has to remove some substring that contains only the odd number of vowels. So if there are even vowels, Alice removes an substring that contains odd number of vowels. In that case, there will string remains with the odd number of vowels. So after the Alice turn, Bob will get his turn. And as the current string contains odd number of vowels, Then Bob will remove or some even number of vowel string containing some even number of vowels. Then again he cannot remove the full string because vowels are not in odd number. So after removing an even number of vowel, some odd number of vowel will remain in the remaining string. So next term would be Alice, and it will contain odd number of vowels, and its Alice turn will become the same problem. This she can remove the complete string and we won the game. So that's the simple solution of this problem. So when Alice means Alice can win in both situations if a string contains odd number of vowels and a string contains an even number of vowels. When Alice cannot make a move, Alice has first term, and if it is a string that contains only consonants, then vowels, number of vowels will be zero, and Alice won't be able to make a move. In that case, Alice will not make a move, and Alice will lose the game. So there is only one case when Alice can lose the game. That is when the string does not contain a vowel. So let's see the code here. Code is like this. I just counted the number of vowels in the string. If the count number of vowels are zero, then I will return false. That means bobbing. If it is a non-zero vowel, then else done. That's the simple solution of this problem. So, let's see. We pause on the spaces. So thank you for listening, and hopefully you enjoyed this problem. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.